Welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. I'm going to be honest. I saw the Lego Batman trailer and I got hyped for just in general Batman, and I'm just feeling in a big Batman mood. So I wanted to react to some a little Batman edit that's here on YouTube, and hopefully you guys enjoy it with me. So here we go. Let's watch this Batman edit. Hold the phone. It's your boy. I just wanted to let you know real quick before you continue the video that this video is sponsored by me. I just wanted to let you guys know that your boy right here has a website. Here it is in all of its glory, revoart.com. That's REVXart.com. You can support me by getting an art print right here if you do so incline. I have 4 different options for you. If you want a sketch, if you want line art, black and white, fully colored, totally up to you. And you can also get some exclusive merchandise. Check out that sick hat. Check out that incredible shirt. And check out that amazing hoodie. And if you're a member of the website, not only can you get these products, but you get a 10% discount. That's right, 10% off of anything from the website from just being a member. And if you don't want to do any of this stuff, but you want to support your boy, donations/tips are welcome. So just friendly reminder that I do have a website, and you can go to it now if you go to revoart.com. All right, I got my headphones on, which means all I got to do is turn this bad boy into full screen.
Depress you,
and let's go.
To know just how alone you really are.
Devote yourself to an ideal, and if they can't stop you, then you become something else entirely. Which is? Legend, Mr. Wayne.
As a man of flesh and blood, I can be ignored, I can be destroyed, but as a symbol, I can be incorruptible, I can be everlasting.
What symbol?
Something elemental, something terrifying.
There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever. These civilized people, they'll eat each other. To them, you're just a freak. Like me.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne. That movie is so good.
Nothing to threaten me with. Nothing to do with all. When it is done, and Gotham is ashes, then you have
My permission to die.
It's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you.
I wanted to save Gotham. I failed.
Why do we force? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
given up on me.
So good.
He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector. The Dark Knight.
Hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hadn't ended.
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
Nice. Paul Mozolewski. Nice, dude. Nice edit, dude. Bravo. Damn, bro. Honestly, bro, the Batman, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, I'm just gonna say, greatest superhero trilogy we have gotten, possibly ever. Okay, Batman Begins, I feel like was underrated, and it is still underrated. I think more people are coming around to it, and more people are understanding, I guess, what Christopher Nolan was necessarily going for with Batman Begins, and it's a fantastic film. Okay, it's a fantastic Batman film. It's still one of the best Batman suits I've seen in live action. From Batman Begins, obviously he gets a little more techy, a little more easier to move with the other bat suits, but the Batman Begins suit feels way more comic book. And I love it. Obviously, The Dark Knight is my favorite superhero film of all time. Just on, not even on a bias level, just on a genuinely, like, when you think about superhero movies, you know, there's like I'm sure people obviously think about the MCU and think about the Avengers and think about all that, but Christopher Nolan Batman movies, specifically The Dark Knight, completely changed the game, like, just entirely. I mean, Oscar winning, you know, like, I think I don't remember another superhero movie that got nominated so many times as The Dark Knight and actually won. Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker is still the greatest, most quintessential comic book villain character portrayals we've seen on film. I'm not even like doing a hyperbole. It was legit that good. That guy transformed completely into that character. And obviously Jack Nicholson did a great job as the Joker, but you cannot overstate how incredible Heath Ledger was in that role. And the task of making the Batman world feel tactile and real is something that Christopher Nolan took to heart and did fantastically. I think the issue after is the trend that was created post the Dark Knight trilogy that I know a lot of people blame the Dark Knight trilogy for, but at the end of the day, you know, nobody comes close to the Dark Knight trilogy. And the fact that the Dark Knight trilogy created a trend like that goes to show the impact that it had on comic book films in general. And obviously, The Dark Knight Rises isn't notably as good as the first two, but I'd still rather watch The Dark Knight Rises way above 90% of comic book movies out. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's mediocre for Christopher Nolan, but Christopher Nolan is in a completely different stratosphere. So his mediocre is basically good for normal comic book movies. It's actually excellent for normal comic book movies. Like, his scale is off the charts. You know, and The Dark Knight is still like, I'm hoping that the Batman is able to, I mean, the Batman movie was really good. I know a lot of people, you know, tout it to rival The Dark Knight and all these things. I think it's too early to say. I think I really want to see the Batman Part 2, and hopefully I mean, I would love for Matt Reeves' Batman to rival this Batman, because that would be amazing. I love Matt Reeves' Batman so far, and I think it could lead into that trajectory. Um, it's just a really high bar. It's just a really high bar. Obviously, when you watch these movies, a lot of the times people say it's not faithful to the Batman comic. It's not this, that, and the third. But really, I feel like these movies really did capture the essence of Batman being a hero, and Batman in a real world setting while still pulling from the comics. Now, if you watch behind the scenes of Christopher Nolan talking about each film and what inspired each film, you could really see the different multiple layers of different comic books that were integrated in each film. And it's done and interwoven beautifully in a way that creates something brand new. And obviously that's a filmmaker's dream, is to take an IP and make something new, whilst also bringing in pre-existing things that came in from the source material. It's a lot harder done said. It's a lot easier said than done, and Christopher Nolan was definitely one of the guys that made it look easy. Um, and I love these movies. I love Batman. The Sam Raimi trilogy on a bias level, that's one of my favorite comic book trilogies, just on a bias level. But objectively, and also, I mean, I love both. I love Spider-Man and Batman, but I mean, like, the Dark Knight trilogy is the great. Like I said, man, I haven't seen a trilogy top the Dark Knight. I haven't. I have not. Like a concise 3-movie trilogy of a superhero film, I have not seen top the Dark Knight trilogy. But I don't know. I could be wrong. You guys let me know your opinions on that down below in the comment section. Did you guys like the edit? Do you guys like Batman? Do you like the Dark Knight trilogy by Christopher Nolan? Let me know. Also, if you're a fan of Batman, if you're a fan of films, if you're a fan of me talking about that stuff, subscribe to your boy. I have videos on it. I'll link 2 videos at the end of this one that are Batman related, so you guys can start deep diving into my channel and give your boy a subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Okay, we're slowly inching closer to it. And I feel like every day we're getting 1 subscriber closer. But I want to see that number. I want to wake up one day and that number be 1,000. Can you guys make that happen? I think you can make that happen. Anyways, I think that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, so that the algorithm does me some justice here on YouTube. It's tough out here for small YouTubers, but like I said, I'm gonna call it there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.